everybody, today I'll be drawing a samurai versus a knight with the
Posca.
Like always, I create the drawings that I do with a one-line drawing, so I'm going to do this and see how this turns out. So I'm going to basically kind of keep my hand on the top and go in with the knight. Kind of come in here, drawing, you know, happy little lines and not getting it too caught up with how it's going to look. Making sure that the flow of this whole thing is good. Kind of ran out of room already here. Posca Pens good because you can kind of do this and turn it, get those, you know, those thin lines and then those thin lines. So I'm going to turn it like this and then come down like that. This pin's really good for kind of creating a lot of depth and covering a lot of space. I'm going to kind of go in on this and sorry, I'm getting art mode to get quiet here. So we're trying to draw a knight here, kind of keeping it flowing with everything that's going on and keeping true to the kind of the knight aesthetic here. Drawing his shoulder here, and then can turn the Posca pen and kind of darken this area here, which is really good. This is what I'm saying, it creates depth, and then you can come back smaller, create this finer detail. I'm going to come in with this part right here. It seems like this Posca pen's running out already. I'm going to come in with it. His arm, kind of keep it still flowing on the very top. He's got all this kind of cool little armor here. Remember that the concept of this drawing is just to keep it light. I'm not necessarily trying to make it look really good. I feel that once I start doing that, it gets a little too stringent for me. Wow, I think this pen already ran out. And I don't want to necessarily do that. So once again, just kind of choking the pen now for the detail. This is the part where, oh, here we go. Now it's flowing. This is where the chain link stuff with his arm goes. I'm going to come back up and not choke the pen. And then come back with some shading on this side. And this is what's good about the Posca pen, is that you can kind of get this sketchy line work, which is really cool. And it makes it look really sketchy, you know. We kind of get more detail in this head. Kind of flowing with all the elements for the knight and how it should look here, and creating that visual aesthetic that is true to what the knight is. And here you can kind of thicken these lines, pull that character out. And then I'm going to kind of come in with the samurai and kind of stay true to what that looks like. And here I'm just kind of getting look and feel of the knight, or not the knight, the samurai helmet, and how it looks and the feel of that. Here the Posca pen is kind of allowing me to shape the head of this and then create that texture that's unique to the aesthetic of the samurai. I'm in art mode, so it kind of gets get kind of quiet, sorry. Here we go with the shading, kind of keeping it light, flowing with this. I'm coming in with the aesthetic of the armor and the things that the knight would have. And here's the Posca. Let me get some more ink coming out of here. Kind of create that depth with all the armor. I'm also running out of room here. Now I'm going to choke the pen again for these smaller details in here. And then come back like this. This is kind of going back with the samurai, and here goes that line work right here. That's really good. You can turn the pen to the side and then create these cool little lines. Darken this, pull them out a bit. And then come back with his armor here. And then we'll come in with these pieces. Come back with his armor. And just kind of remember to take it, for me, just let the lines flow, let them go where they need to go. And allow the artwork to kind of, you block in. Usually, if you've seen a lot of my drawings, I block in the character first, and then I'll come in and put in all the detail. There's a sword, and what I'm going to do here is just kind of darken that sword and then come back more with this detail underneath here. And I need to pull this hand out here. Kind of make this thicker where the knight is going to be. I'm going to choke the pen again and add these finer details like this. And this is where the chain length area of the knight is going to be, and I'm just kind of adding some detail to break away the texture. It's good to add different texture for different elements. Just kind of come back with the detail. I'm going to come back I'll darken all of this to separate the characters. Over here. And once you kind of get the flow of this and you're breaking it down, then you can come in with the detail. This just allows everything to kind of fall into place. And I feel like I got into more art mode on here. I got really quiet. I'm just trying to knock out the design. I'm going to choke the pen again for these finer details in here. And then lift the pen too. Lifting the pen to allow it to get more of those little lines. And then I'm turning it back on its side to kind of get these fatter lines for shading. And then I'm going to kind of come in here and continue to do that line work. And then kind of come up here. Whoops, I didn't want that. But this is part of the sketching. And I'm gonna have to kind of hide this. This is where his shoulders were supposed to go. And then I'm gonna have his sword like this. And go this way, right in front of his face. That's running out. Come on, pen. And I hope this helps. This was such a quick drawing. If I spend probably like maybe 20 more minutes with this thing, I think it probably would look really cool. Right now I'm just turning the pen to separate my characters here. But I'm going to come in with some shading here, turn the pen, and add like a different kind of shading here. Remember, this is all done without picking up the pen. This is all done in one line, and it's just to kind of allow me to just draw and not get caught up on it. Once again, everybody, leave a comment. Let me know, rate this if you like it. You know, if this helped. What characters would you like me to draw next and review as far as supplies? Like, comment, follow if you want. If not, it's okay. And like always, most of this work is on a t-shirt, and if it's not, just say, hey, I saw this video, I'd like it on a t-shirt, and I'll make it happen. One last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do that kind of comic book thickening the outline to kind of pull this all out. This sword is all wonky, but and there it is. I think I'll just do this to pull the characters out, the background. I'm creating a one directional shading on this because if it started to get multi-directional, it will take away from the characters. So I'm shading in one direction, and this allows the viewer to know that the background's separated. If it gets into two different directions, it's going to mess up the reasoning of doing it, which is pulling the characters out. Okay, there you go, guys. Hope you like this. Y'all have a great day.
Artist EQ. Subscribe, like, comment,